Hi, this is Peter Kenshin1913, and this is another Getting to Know Kenshin1913 Christmas Edition Part 2. There might be 3, I don't know. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about my top 5 Christmas songs. So, let's get started with number 5. Number 5 is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. Now, the reason why I love this song so much is a pretty fast, or a pretty upbeat song. Back when I was a kid, I used to hear a lot of slow songs about Santa, like, Blue Christmas, this, that, and the other, and ever since then, I've kind of always enjoyed the more upbeat songs about Christmas and more fun and fast-paced kind of thing. So my list will be a lot different than yours, probably. I mean, more than likely. Anyways, like I said, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. One of the reasons why I enjoy it so much is because there's a lot of songs that kind of have memories to certain things to me. And one of the memories here was watching Home Alone for the first time. And like when Kevin, I believe that was his name, he was in the house and he was making all the cardboard cutouts move, and you heard that song. I'm like, man, I really like that song. That's a good song. And then it's always stuck with me ever since then. So, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee, number 5. Number 4 is an odd one. It's called "Step Into Christmas" by Elton John. Now, I don't know if Elton John's done a lot of Christmas songs, but this is one of the Christmas songs that I really, really enjoy. Back in the day, we used to have cassettes. I don't know if people know about that. They might be too young for that. I'm probably showing my age by talking about this, but we used to get cassettes that would play on cassette tapes or cassette players. Pretty much they were like little tapes, like VHSs, if you even remember those, but they were smaller and they had music on them. Anyways, one year my grandmother, she got us this cassette tape. It was called Winston. Winston, by the name, is a company that sells cigarettes. Anyways, they had a CD or a cassette of all these Christmas songs on it. And one of the songs that was on there was Elton John's "Step Into Christmas." And I always loved that song because it was fast and upbeat. And there's a line that I love to mess around with where he's talking about "Step Into Christmas." He says, I don't remember what the hell he says, in fact, but I always, "Come on, you heathens." And I always think it's "Come on, you heathens." And I'm pretty sure those are not the lyrics. So whenever I hear that song, I'm always like, "Come on, you heathens. Da 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 da. Step into Christmas with me, yeah." Anyways, so that's one of the reasons why I love it, because this tape, interestingly enough, a couple years ago, a bunch of years ago, I ended up trying to track down that tape so that I could collect the songs from it again, because they were just really great, and I remember them from my childhood, and I thought it would be pretty awesome to hear them again, and that's why I ended up doing it. I tracked them down, and I found "Step Into Christmas." Even though I already had it, I found it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this song is still amazing. So that was one of the reasons why I put that on my list. So, number 3 is by Bing Crosby. It's "Mele Kalikimaka," which means, it's basically the Hawaiian Christmas song. And one of the places that I first heard it was from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, in that movie, Chevy Chase is he's waiting for his bonus money so that he can buy himself a pool. So one day when he's in the attic, he's kind of trapped, or he's looking out the window. I don't remember where it was, but he's looking out the window and he's looking at where he's visualizing his pool, and he sees like everybody having a fun time in this pool, and then you hear this song, "Mele Kalikimaka." I hope I'm saying that correctly. I just have to keep looking back to make sure I'm saying it right. But yeah, you hear this song, and it's fast, and well, it's not fast, but it's pretty upbeat, and it's just like, it's something different, and I really, really loved that, and that's why that song kind of stuck with me, because I'm like, you don't hear it a lot on the radio, but when you do, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good, and so that's one of the reasons why I enjoy it a lot. So number 2 is probably gonna make fun of me for this, but I don't really give a shit. Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Now, the reason why I enjoy this song so much, I mean, not only is it because it's catchy, and I don't know, some reason it's a fun, dancey tune, And one of the memories that I've always had with this song was my brother, back in the day, he thought Mariah Carey was really, really hot, which she still is, and she was back in the day. Not saying that she isn't now, but he was like, man, I gotta get that album. So he like saved up his money and he bought this Christmas album. I always used to bust his balls about like, dude, you spending on a CD for one song, you don't even know if you like it. And he always had the weirdest like obsessions with certain girls, where he was like, I gotta get this one thing, I gotta get that one thing, or like, it was crazy. So his obsession for that period of time was Mariah Carey, and so he ended up purchasing the Mariah Carey album, or at least that album, and we had to listen to it. And not a lot of the songs were really good on it, but All I Want for Christmas for You, Is You, was really good, and it's probably one of the most catchiest songs that has come out since then. I mean, there aren't a lot of really new Christmas songs that come out, at least not that I know of, that are actually like sort of original, and this one was really, really good. So I like it because I like Mariah Carey, at least some of her songs, and she's still pretty and hot and all that. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. I mean, it's a great song to dance to too. Like, I get my niece involved or whoever, we're dancing away while we're making cookies and stuff. It's a good Christmas song, And then finally, my most favorite Christmas song of all time is Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. Now, the reason why I love this song so much is for the whole reason I was mentioning earlier, is the fact that I love it because it's a fast-paced, it's kind of like a fun, upbeat kind of song, and it's just a really fun song. And it's like, there might only be like 10 words to the whole song. Like, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. And that's pretty much it. And then there's like other words in there, something about doing a tango. I don't even know what the words are even to today, except for Feliz Navidad. But whenever I hear it on the radio, I just kind of like, it just makes me happy. And that's one of the reasons why I freaking love that song. So let's talk about some honorable mentions that I didn't really post as any of the top 5. A lot of these songs actually are kind of funny. Why I like them is because you can make fun of them. I like adding words or changing up the meanings of the songs. So for this one, Santa Baby, I'm not exactly sure. I did a little research. Apparently Eartha Kitt was the first one to sing it, but I'm not exactly sure who made it. So Santa Baby, that's the one where it's like the lady, and she's like, I want a ring, I want a car, I want this. And I'm like, man, she's just greedy. Holy crap. So then I like add all this shit, and it's just really funny. And it's one of my favorite songs, just because it's like funny to joke around with. Another one that I really like is Darling Love Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. That's a good one. I used to hear that in a couple of movies, like Christmas movies, because we'd always used to, back in the day, watch Christmas movies together and stuff. And you'd hear this song and it'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this one. It's kind of like, again, another like fast, upbeat, kind of really fun, peppy song. Next one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen. That one's a really good one. It's kind of like his version of it, and he does a really good high energy version, and I think that's probably the well, I wouldn't say it's the definitive, sorry about that. I wouldn't say it's the definitive version of that song, but it is pretty close. It's really good. The Christmas song, or Chestnuts Roasting Under an Open Fire, Nat King Cole. That's a classic. You gotta have it on the list. I'll listen to that all day. I love that song. Hell, we even roast chestnuts under an open fire during Christmas sometimes. I mean, we got like a little fireplace in our house, so we do that. Let It Snow by Frank Sinatra. One of the reasons why I enjoy that song so much is to the other list that I did, Die Hard. At the end of the movie, Die Hard is playing, and at the end of the movie, this song is playing on the Die Hard movie. Anyways, that's one of the reasons why I like it. And it's just a good song. I actually don't even think that's like a Christmas song. It's more like a winter song if you think about it. And then finally, Baby It's Cold Outside with Dean Martin, and I forget who the lady is. Anyways, I used to like that song. I mean, I still like it a lot, but as I've been growing older, I've noticed, man, that song is really rapey. I mean, if you listen to some of the lyrics that they talk, that the dude says, it's kind of creepy. Like, gosh, your lips look delicious. And, like, what is in this drink? The girl says, what's in this drink? Like, man, oh man, this is a little creepy. And actually, Key and Peele, they end up doing a funny bit, skit on like the version of Baby It's Cold Outside, but they switched it around. It's really, really funny. And you probably check it out. And then finally, one other mention that's kind of like not even an honorable mention, but it's more like a local mention because I live in Connecticut. And there's this town in Connecticut called East Haven where there's a lot of Italians that live there, like hardcore Italians, you know what I mean? And so they came up with this song back in the day. It was called Christmas Time in East Haven instead of It's Christmas Time in the City. It was called Christmas Time in East Haven. Because what people do is they shorten words up and they pretty much just make it in almost one word. So instead of East Haven, it would be Estaven. Or Staven, in fact. But anyways, so yeah, this song was so popular in Connecticut, especially in the area where I live, that like people loved it. And it was sort of mocking the people of East Haven, but not at the same time. I mean, it was a fun song about Italians. And even though it was from East Haven, it was kind of funny because it's like, I brought my Berjol. You know, they're talking about like loud women with the hairspray, this, that, and the other. And it was a fun song. And one of the things that the people from East Haven did was they kind of like friggin' put the kibosh on it. And they didn't want it played anymore, which kind of stinks because that song is great. And so now you really can't find it. Luckily, I have my own copy, so I can listen to it every once in a while around the Christmas time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my list. Once again, if you want to share any that you think that I should have had on my list, or any that you find that are really, really good and maybe I missed it, or whatever, your top 5 Christmas songs, put it up here. Let me know. Let's have a little discussion about our favorite Christmas songs. And hopefully next week I will have one more vlog video, one more Christmas vlog video. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do, but I'll try to think of something. So this has been Kenshin1913. I hope you have a good holiday in case I don't get another video up. Bye-bye.